commitment to Guam, Micronesia, and the CNMI. Cars Plus Hyundai, home of the Kona electric vehicle, an electric heart with an SUV soul. Test drive yours today at Cars Plus. McDonald's of Guam, I'm loving it, and King's Restaurant, serving your local breakfast, lunch, and dinner favorites for over 45 years.
Now on Primetime, along with new restrictions regarding social gatherings, public and private schools will transition to online learning temporarily. Plus, the Guam Hotel and Restaurant Association conducts a survey with businesses on the impacts of the governor's mandate. And representatives from the island's Catholic schools participate in Binax testing training conducted by Public Health.
Hafide, good evening, everyone. Guahu si Isaiah Again, and thanks for tuning in. Face-to-face classes will shut down effective Monday, and further restrictions will be imposed on social gatherings. As expected, Governor Lulian Guerrero has modified her executive order again. KUAM's Nestor Laconso has more.
The governor made the much-anticipated announcement on her Facebook page this afternoon.
For the last several hours, I once again reviewed the latest data concerning our COVID-19 cases and met with advisors. And I want to be clear and direct. Our situation is serious. Over the past several days, our island has witnessed a surge of positive COVID-19 cases. In the last 5 days alone, we have had consecutive days of triple-digit positive infection results. Hospitalizations have increased 300% in the last 2 weeks. There are 35 COVID hospitalizations between GMH, GRMC, and Naval Hospital, 5 of which are in the ICU. Of these 35 admissions, at least 20 are not vaccinated. The rising number of cases, the hospitalizations, and the growing pressure on our fragile healthcare system, among other factors, sends a clear signal that it is time to adjust our strategy.
Of primary concern has been the rise in cases at schools.
Data at this time does not indicate the existence of school clusters. I am being proactive about the eventuality of spread in our schools. I am receiving messages and calls concerning the fears and anxieties that our parents, teachers, and students are facing because of the increase in positive cases. I recognize that our children's education is critical, but my concern for their protection comes first. During this suspension, I want to assure you that Superintendent Fernandez, as well as the leadership of the private and charter schools, are working to assess other modes of learning.
Social gatherings seen as a main source of infections will be further restricted.
A limit on social gatherings to no more than 10 vaccinated persons indoors and 25 vaccinated persons outdoors, effective Monday, August 30th, 2021 at 8 a.m. Restaurant dine-in and bars remain at 100% vaccinated occupancy. All other limitations continue.
And the controversial vaccine mandate will also remain.
According to a study released by the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, people who are not vaccinated are 29 times more likely to be hospitalized from COVID-19 than those who are fully vaccinated. Here at home, individuals who are not vaccinated are 32 times more likely to be hospitalized than their vaccinated counterparts. Should hospitalizations continue to rise, both COVID and non-COVID hospital beds will run out, and our frontliners will be forced to choose whose life to save. This is the reality across the globe, where even the best medical facilities are bursting at the seams. This is what we want to prevent. Throughout the pandemic, our island community rallied in support of our frontliners, and I ask that you continue to support them. The greatest gift you can give to our frontliners is getting fully vaccinated.
For Guam's News Network, I'm Nestor Leconto.
Parents and legal guardians are invited to voice their concerns tomorrow during the Guam Department of Education's Community Input Session. GDOE will be conducting a community and parent input session tomorrow scheduled for 9 a.m. via Zoom. As we reported during the session, the public will be updated on the status on GDOE's response to the COVID-19 pandemic. The Zoom link to the session can be found on our website. The Guam Community College and the University of Guam will remain open for all post-secondary classes. GCC and UOG will continue to require that everyone entering the campus wear their mask at all times, wash their hands frequently, maintain appropriate social distancing, and avoid congregating in enclosed areas. Students who may have been impacted by the closure of elementary and secondary schools and need accommodations are advised to work directly with their instructors to address any concerns. With the COVID numbers still on the rise, children are now contracting the virus. Guam Memorial Hospital Administrator Lillian Posadas spoke on the link about the issue.
We're seeing also across the nation, the pediatric population, they're getting hospitalized in the intensive care units. And so we don't want that to happen. That's why it's really important to protect those under 12 who are not yet eligible to be vaccinated. We just need to really protect them.
If you see your child experiencing symptoms of the virus, immediately have them tested, and if possible, positive, take them to the hospital. Guam Department of Labor Director David De La Sola says they are temporarily setting aside its business Para y Tau Tau program, which was announced during an economic forum in June. The program would have provided subsidies to local companies to hire more employees because of the pandemic. Instead, he says they will move forward with GIDA's Small Business Pandemic Assistance Grant Program.
The GIDA program was less restrictive, and which will be coming out very soon now. It's basically a grant for small businesses, and this grant, once they get that money, they can use that for whatever their needs are, to get open, to get employed, to get inventory, to pay the back rent, for a lot less restrictive amount of reasons.
GIDA's program was also announced in June. De La Sola says the application for the GIDA program could be out within a week. The Emergency Rental Assistance Program has been expanded. Department of Administration Deputy Director Bernie Guinness says Cycle 3 will start September 6th with a few new expenses covered. This includes internet service, security deposits, and relocation costs.
We've included, which is called our utility rapid payments, which is ensuring maybe we can make some payments for those who are doing some continuances with the program to pay in advance, right? And then also we have what is the application online web form and submission. So on the DOA website, we'll go ahead and include that. So that'll be easier for the applicants who, rather than coming to our office to drop off their applications, they can apply online.
The U.S. Treasury released new guidance this week to further ease processing, but Guinness says much of that they've already been doing. Although with the pandemic unemployment insurance program nearing an end, they expect more local residents will qualify for rental assistance. DOA's Vicky Lanlu says they continue to provide outreach services at the GPA GWA offices in Fidian on Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Additionally, beginning this Saturday, we are starting outreach at the Identical Flea Market. So we will have presence there for at least throughout the month of September. So on Saturday, so yeah, we're just trying to get the word out.
For more information on the Emergency Rental Assistance Program, you can check the DOA website. So far, the program has provided $4 million to nearly 800 households. About $25 million is still available. A survey is being circulated on the impact of the governor's vaccine mandate on businesses. It's sponsored by the Hotel and Restaurant Association. It asks, among other things, about the financial and operational challenges companies are facing and the vaccination status of employees. GHRA President Mary Rhodes.
A lot of businesses have already reported this data either to the SBA or GIDA with regards to their federal programs and funding and grants. And so a lot of people have this already readily available, and we would like to collect it on behalf of the business community so that we have some real key talking points when we continue to see, mandates being put out there, as well as limitations, especially on the different business sectors.
Rhodes says once the data is compiled and the negative impacts on businesses are quantified, they will ask that a fair share of the federal pandemic assistance go to businesses.
We would like to take that information to GITA and really request for more grant programs to help the business community, and then also to the governor to ask for more of the rescue funds of the $633 million is to be spent more in private sector. Those funds were generated or given to Guam and to all other markets, not necessarily for government, but really to help private sector and businesses who have been shuttered, businesses who are continue to have limited access to their operations.
Businesses are asked to submit their responses by Wednesday, September 1st. Schools have seen an increase in COVID-19 cases over the past few weeks since the health and well-being of the students are the main priority of the Archdiocese of Agana. Each Catholic school sent a representative to partake in the BINEX training session held today. KUAM's Daniel Perez has more.
COVID-19 cases have been on the rise in both private and public schools. In order to counter it, Public Health introduced a new way to determine if a student is COVID positive or not. Today, DPHSS conducted a training session on the new BINEX testing kits with representatives from each Catholic school. Public Information Officer Janella Carrera.
They went into the portion of training the Catholic school representatives on how to administer BINEX tests. And the BINEX test is the one that would give you results within 15 minutes. Usually the way it works is there's a card, just like the size of a credit card, and there's a swab that goes through the shallow part of your nostril. You turn it about 5 times into the shallow part of your nostril.
With this new rapid testing kit, Catholic schools can now better handle children who test positive for the virus.
After 15 minutes, you wait for the results, and it'll tell you if you're positive or negative. And the beauty of that is, especially in the school setting, and that's the reason why we have the Catholic schools here, is if there is a child who's feeling symptomatic, then you'd be able to tell whether or not the child is positive during school, and immediately be able to isolate that child at the school setting.
Carrera said that soon it will be DOE's turn to learn how to handle the new COVID testing kits.
Prior to schools starting, there is in the guidance memo testing that we are planning to do on a regular basis. And so of course, that is still something that we are planning. In fact, this entire week, Public Health was doing site visits and walkthroughs at different schools along with the superintendent and other representatives with DOE.
DPHSS will continue to monitor public schools to see if the COVID health protocols put in place are being followed. Once this has been confirmed, all DOE schools will be trained.
We want to get a gauge of how the mitigation measures and protocols are being followed to see if there are any other areas that can be improved, because there are 41 public schools, and so we'll look at that. We'll come back to the table, see areas of improvement, see where other schools might be really leading the way in terms of following the guidance, and then from there we can decide where to go. But that is in the guidance. It's actually required as regular testing for students at DOE schools as well.
Carrera added that there is a vaccination clinic down in Inalahan at the Southern Region Community Health Center, open every Tuesday and Wednesday from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. As we reported this week, another vaccination clinic is being planned at the former Forever 21 location, but no word yet on when it will open. Reporting for Guam's News Network, I'm Daniel Perez.
Stay tuned, more news right after the break.
Get up-to-the-minute news, plus access to alerts, streaming radio, promotions, and more on your mobile device by downloading the KUAM News mobile app, available at the App Store now.
When we face an uncertain path, when we struggle with life's challenges, and when the unexpected happens, We rely on the people we trust, who we can always count on, and the ones who give us the most care throughout the years. Rely on Calvo's Select Care to give you the comfort and security you need wherever you are. Calvo's Select Care, healthcare that's always there for you.
Hi, my name is Justine Chu.
Jim Pamplona.
Alexis Sablon. I'm Minami Kramer, and I'm a GTA youth leader.
Because of GTA, I was able to go to Interlaken, a summer music camp over the summer, and I'm very, very grateful for that opportunity.
It helped me pay for my college tuition with a scholarship.
Benefits, including a free phone and a year free service.
If you're someone who wants to inspire others, help others, and become a better person, this is for you.
Become a GTA youth leader today.
Summer is here, and at Cars Plus, we have the perfect Jeep for your summer adventures. Whether you're going off-road or just getting ready to hit the beach down south, make this the summer event you find your Jeep, like the 2021 Jeep Wrangler or the 2021 Jeep Gladiator, equipped with Guam's only lifetime powertrain warranty. Call us at 477-7807 or visit our website at carsplusguam.com to schedule a test drive today. Cars Plus, driven by you.
It's a special delivery to your inbox every week with your KUAM News Roundup, program advisories, and promotions. Sign up for the weekly KUAM Digital Digest today on KUAM.com.
Welcome back. Since the government mandate requiring residents to be vaccinated or to show a negative COVID result, the island has been divided. UFC fighter Rocky Martinez sat down with KUAM to speak about it. Daniel Perez reports.
And he's a hometown favorite. You can see the crowd goes wild.
Local MMA fighter Rocky Martinez comments on the latest executive order from the governor. Martinez says the order will make it difficult to train for his fights.
I'm not an anti-vaxxer. I just choose not to do it for myself. If it's something that someone chooses that they want to do to feel safe for themselves, that by all means, you know.
Martinez said the latest EO has divided the island, and what the island needs now is to come together to fight the virus.
It threw me off because my personal choice to not do that, it supersedes a lot of things that I have done good in the community, you know, and I'm sure it's with a lot of other people, you know. I've seen Claire, Frank the Crank, they've come out and taken that stance as well. And, you know, these are good people in the community. And just because they chose not to get the vaccination, you know, like now it's just, in a sense, people look at us as the bad people in the community now. Like, we're part of the problem.
With the EO in effect, Martinez is trying to figure out how to train for his future fights, and he hopes that he can do that on the island. Martinez says that if he has to, he may need to fly back to Seattle, and that's something he doesn't want to do.
Not only is the gym, it's part of what I use as my job. You know, I literally need gym access for what I do. It's mind-boggling how they're gonna take away my rights to a gym because I'm not vaccinated, which is, like I said, it's a way that people stay healthy. And science has proven, everyone wants to bring up science. Science has proven that being healthy is a great way to combat the COVID sickness. I think they're going about it the wrong way. But like I tell people, man, I'll deal with it. It's my choice not to get vaccinated. So, you know, I have to deal with the consequences of not being able to go to a gym.
He'll be back on island soon, and he gave this message for the people of our island.
If there's anything I can say is respect everyone, whatever someone chooses to do. Well, being that it's nothing, you know, like crazy or bad, but just respect people's decisions, you know, and choices.
Reporting for Guam's News Network, I'm Daniel Perez.
The independent investigative team may have cleared the officer responsible for the fatal shooting of 49-year-old Fowler Fabian, but there's still no official word on the second suspect in the case. According to ITT reports, a man armed with a machete approached the officer's car while Fabian threw a beer can at the vehicle. The man has yet to be identified, and it's unknown whether an arrest was made. Meanwhile, GPD Chief Stephen Ignacio says their internal affairs investigation is still pending. The search continues for two men wanted in connection to a shooting that occurred last Wednesday along Tranquilo Court. Police are searching for 31-year-old Justin Michael Duenas and 27-year-old Jensen Belga de Velas. Both were seen leaving the scene on foot. Chief of Police Stephen Ignacio.
There may be people that may be hindering the apprehension and harboring these wanted people. And it's just a reminder to the community, to those especially that are aiding or harboring these people from being apprehended. Those are crimes. And if we find out that you are harboring or aiding their escape or their apprehension in any way, shape, or form, you will be held accountable.
Duenas and de Velas are considered armed and dangerous and should not be approached. Anyone with information on their whereabouts is urged to call GPD at 472-8911. William Tapasna Matanonia will have to serve 6 months in jail and pay a $5,000 fine. Last year, he pled guilty to making a false statement. He was indicted 2 years ago for his role in jury tampering in a drug trial. Matanonia was arrested along with his brother John Boone Matanonia and former juror Greg Taikinko. Following imprisonment, William will have to serve 2 years of supervised release. Sports is up next, and still to come, your Coastal Premier birthday shoutouts.
Your community calendar is brought to you by Taco Bell. Whether it's your first meal or your fourth meal, we've got you covered. Taco Bell, live Mas.
MTO Maintenance will now completely sanitize your home, office, or business with state-of-the-art commercial sprayers. For over 30 years, MTO Maintenance has been committed to the health and safety of our customers. And now, more than ever, a clean home, office, carpets, and furniture is a necessity to our island. Give us a call today. Stay healthy and stay safe, Guam.
Call 647-6861 for an appointment.
Half a day.
Hi.
That will be $20, please.
I forgot my Mobile Smiles Driver's Rewards card.
No worries. You can now use your registered mobile number to earn points.
Can I use my mobile number to redeem rewards?
Sure. Just show us your photo ID or driver's license.
That's easy.
Half a day. As we look ahead to a brighter tomorrow, Matson's commitment to Guam and Micronesia remains stronger than ever. While the world around us is ever-changing, what remains unchanged is our commitment to you, our customers, and the island communities we serve. Shipping is what we do best, and serving our community is at the heart of everything we do. But we don't do it alone. This is why we support organizations that make caring for the people and the environment a top priority. We know that many count on Matson's lifeline services in the Pacific, and that's why we continue to work hard to ensure that our shipments remain on time all the time. Matson recently added another Aloha-class vessel to our schedule. We now have 2 of Matson's largest and fastest ships serving Guam from the U.S. West Coast and Hawaii. With our new state-of-the-art vessels, we stand ready to support the region's economic recovery. Thank you for the privilege of serving you for the last 25 years, and you can count on Matson to be here for the next 25 years and beyond.
KUAM Sports is brought to you by Docomo Pacific. Better together.
The Bank of Guam men's national basketball team took care of business in Game 1 against the visiting Chinese Taipei squad. Team Guam held it down on their home court, winning 77-72. Ty Wesley was getting buckets early and often. Bounce pass from Jonathan Galloway gets the finish off glass for 2 points. Wesley started to draw double and triple teams. Defense collapses. Ball rolls off the rim. but Galloway's there with the putback. Guam trailed 25-16 after the first quarter. Tomas Calvo scored his only basket of the second quarter here. Calvo picks up the screen from Wesley and pulls up from the outside. Wesley finished the half with 16 points. Nice spin move to go window for the score. Darren Hechanova picked up 2 of his 3 points before the break. Pull-up jumper in the lane. Drops in for another Guam basket. Takumi Simon started to heat up at the right time. Open corner 3 is all net. Team Guam trailed Taipei 45-37 at halftime. Ty Wesley picked up where he left off in the second half. Wesley drains the shot at the free throw line to get the second half started. Wesley with 3 defenders giving chase. Finds Simon in the corner. Catch and shoot by Takumi. Yes, sir. Guam chipping away at the Taipei lead. Mark Johnson with the assist from Tomas Calvo. Guam took the lead 64-59 with 6:15 left to go in the game. Hechanova to Galloway for the two-handed finish. Galloway finished the game with 12 points. Hechanova added 5, beating the shot clock here on the long 2.
Oh, this was a huge game for us to finally host a big qualifying game here in Guam. Even with limited attendance, we know that our fans are watching and supporting us, and for our players to come together and you know, step on our home turf and defend it tonight was huge. It's a big step forward for us, but we know we have a lot more to do.
Just the fact that our backs are against the wall, to win or go home. There's one spot left in this FIBA Asia Cup, and we want that spot. You know, Guam's never been able to be represented on a stage like that, and so we're not taking this opportunity for granted.
Very proud of those players that may not have as much experience, but they showed me tonight that they're ready to play, and they're just going to continue to get better with that approach to the game, and things will just continue getting better for them.
Guam will play Taipei tomorrow at 2 in the afternoon at the UOG Calvo Fieldhouse. Fans can stream the game live at www.livebasketball.tv. Make sure to catch some NFL preseason football Week 3 action Monday, August 30th. The Miami Dolphins at Cincinnati Bengals, 6 in the morning, Chamorro Standard Time on TV 11. You can also catch the Cleveland Browns at Atlanta Falcons, 10 in the morning, Chamorro Standard Time on KUAM TV 8. Both games on ESPN, Docomo Pacific Channel 34 SD, Channel 601 HD. Make sure to keep it locked and catch all of the NFL action live 24/7 on the NFL Network, Docomo Pacific Channel 214, SD, and Channel 623 HD.
KUAM Sports is brought to you by Docomo Pacific. Better together.
For the different beats of your life, we're here to keep you connected the way you want it. Plans made for you, by you. Build your own bundle with Link. Select the internet, entertainment, mobile, and home phone plans that fit your lifestyle. Pay for what you want, not for what you don't. Build your own bundle and save with Link.
Welcome back. It's another week of Uno Go's promotion called Office Party on Demand. Check out this week's winner from Community First to Manin Branch.
Not even the heavy rain could stop a food delivery from Uno Go to the hardworking team at Community First in Tamuning, who was treated to a special office lunch courtesy of Lone Star Steakhouse. This week's winner is Genevieve Balesta, who is a member service representative in the call center. She explains what made her decide to enter the Uno Go promotion.
So I decided to join the contest because first of all, I use the app very often. So when I saw the contest, I thought it'd be a good opportunity to win some free lunch for me and my amazing coworkers.
The all-inclusive lunch was delivered hot and fresh, and keeping with social distancing and limiting group congregating, Lone Star prepared meals in individual plates. Genevieve says she was thrilled to find out she won.
I was super excited because normally I never win anything, but then also I got to treat my coworkers to a great lunch.
Congratulations, Genevieve. If you want to win, you still have time. To enter your team, all you have to do is register on the Uno Go app or website, follow Uno Go Guam on Facebook or Instagram, and send a direct message with your name, contact, and email address.
And before we close out the news tonight, it's now time to say happy birthday with Jason Solis.
Your August 27th birthday shoutouts go like this. Happy birthday to Rick Santos, a dad, a Papa Rick. Is getting birthday love from Brisa, Hinana, Boba, friends, and family. God bless you, Rick. And Rick, have a happy birthday from all of us at KUAM and Cold Stone Creamery. Alan Sean, likewise, birthday wishes to you, our friend. May God bless you always, says your shout out. Janessa J. Pablo celebrates birthday number 21 this year. And to our first daughter, Janessa, may your day be blessed with love and happiness. We love you dearly. Say very, very proud mom and dad. Christiana Rose Cabrera, happy 20th birthday to you and to mommy. You are getting love from Kiani Joy, Kainia Jade, and our little sissy in your tummy. That's your shout out. Very good job. And hey, happy birthday to one of our own, Nestor Lecanto. Ness, man, it's such a treat to have you as part of our family, part of our team. And you know what? Have a great time out on the links this weekend. We'll see you on the fairway. 4! And happy birthday to Nestor.
Remember, you can be a part of the Cold Stone Creamery Birthday Club by registering online at KUAM.com. Please make sure to include with your photo, your name, and birthday. And it's time to announce the winner of a yummy Cold Stone Creamery cake.
Okay, this week's winner, Mason Perez. Congratulations, Mason. Mason was born on August 21st and is the new owner of a Cold Stone Creamery ice cream cake. Mason, congratulations, and we'll reach out to you to let you know when it's safe to pick up your prize. Have a wonderful extended birthday. We wish you and your family good health and good fortune. Please be safe and have a happy birthday once again.
That's going to do it for us here on Primetime. Wahoo, si Isaiah Uggan. Thanks for watching. Good night and have a safe weekend.